my goodness, on the road again for real. Sunny, traffic, bright and early. We're going to Denver on the Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer here with the Crazy Picker Life Saturday Flea Market Picking Edition. I've got my crew with me.
Yep.
Wheeler's over here in the co-pilot seat. BP's back there in the co-pilot number 2 seat. We're on the road headed west. We're at about almost 9 a.m. Central Time. Of course, we've passed into Mountain Standard Time and we gained an hour. We're getting pretty close to Denver. We're going to start getting into the traffic and the meat of this thing. We're going to the Mile High Flea Market today. What are we looking for, Wheeler?
I don't know. Cameras?
Well, I'm more sure of the plan than Wheeler is.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm planning to buy stuff as if I was out daily picking and on the road full time looking for the best goodies.
So we're buying 5 items today total.
Well, I'll buy as many. It's not the volume of items. To me, it's the quality of items.
Okay.
So I will buy as many quality items as there are.
I pretty much have to buy the same stuff as usual because my quality is high enough where I'm satisfied with that. But should I be trying to go for more on the road stuff? Because if so, it's going to be drastic. You want to pick up 15 camera items, you want to pick up 30 good ones.
It has nothing to do with quantity, it has to do with quality.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Let me put it
on my quality today.
Well, let me talk it on the camera what we're looking for today, and you can think about it.
Okay.
So when we are on the road, compared to just normal picking, here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for quick flips.
That was what I was going to say. My mind said difference. So the 30 items would be the same value as the 15, but the 15 are quick flips compared to that. So that's my whole on-road mentality.
Okay, let me finish.
Yeah.
I know you're wired up.
Yep.
It doesn't have anything to do with quantity. If I find 100 quick flips, I'm buying 100, I'm not buying 10 of them.
Yep.
If I only find 10 quick flips, I'm not buying 100 items where 90 of them are junkers.
Yep.
So I'm buying things that are shippable. I'm buying things that are clean and ready to go. I'm buying quick flips. I'm buying things with good margin. I'm buying things that are worthy of my listing. I'm buying all kinds of things like that. But I'm not just buying everything.
Yep. Exactly.
Get it?
Yep.
That's what I'm practicing now. We'll show what we buy later today or in another show, probably later today. We'll see how well we do because theory is always different than practice.
Just never know this flea market's going to turn out on a specific day.
Well,
you have an idea, but
if it turns out bad,
we're going other places.
No. If it turns out bad, I'll win by not buying junk.
That's true. Yeah, now we don't buy junk.
So we can win whether we bring 5 items home or whether we bring 1,000 items home if we buy the right stuff.
Maybe it's withdrawal from picking, but today I feel like I want a jam-packed day. I want to go to flea market, pawn shops, thrift stores, antique stores, just kind of, I want to go like we used to. We haven't done that in a long time.
Right.
But I want to buy good stuff, I get it.
But the plan is this.
Yeah.
The plan is we're going to the flea market. We're going to get some good food while we're here. We're going to go to Whole Foods and buy some food for the family.
Yep.
And then we're going to go home early.
Yeah.
That's the plan that's different than go all day long, buy.
You gotta have a different day today, I guess it's just me.
Well, that's why I'm driving.
Yep. You're the one on the plan.
So if we're on the road, See, we probably would do the same thing because we probably would go.
We'd be here every day.
We go out every day,
Yeah.
so
it's different.
It's different. We're not buying for 3 months.
Yep.
We're just buying for the next week. Anyway.
Yep. I'm getting picking fever. Let's say that.
Well, I know we've been cabin fevered up. So Wheeler and I have been having an intense coffee-driven discussion for the last 2 hours. So,
yep.
so if we seem like we're bucking heads and we seem like we're wired up and fired up, we are. But that's part of what makes our family ties pretty strong. Okay, I'm gonna put this camera down and we'll see you at the flea market. Okay, we pulled in at the flea market. It's about 8:30 local time, 8:30 a.m. There's where we go to get a cart. The cart thing is not open. So we're wondering what the heck is going on. Are we that early? We don't think so. We definitely are on the early side today, and that's good. Here's how this is gonna work. I'm going in with my boys and focusing on picking today. A lot of times I'll bring the camera along and a lot of times I won't. Today I'm gonna focus on the experience and the picking and just not bring the camera along. I know that's not popular for a lot of people. However, we will show you what we get and we'll talk about it and we'll show you all the good stuff we buy. So we'll see you in a minute after it's all over. Sorry about that. Okay, well, we made a good couple sweeps through the flea market and found a wide array of items, good camera items, as usual, some of those, and some RC cars, some video game stuff, a beer sign. We'll show all that later. That'll be fun. So I need to talk a little bit about my shipping. I'm taking a lot of flack on my camera and a bubble mailer. So some of the cameras we pick up, the lenses are what we're after, and so the camera body alone will sell for like $18 or $20 or $30. And when you start shipping some of those priority mail, you get into the 3-pound range, which can be as much as $15 depending on where you ship it. So there's not much room for profit. Where we started shipping cameras in bubble mailers, I would wrap it in about 4 sheets of bubble wrap, then put it in the priority mail, free priority mail bubble mailer thing that comes from the post office. The plastic camera bodies, they make it. They're very durable plastic. There's not much hanging off them. Where I get into trouble is when I start trying to ship the metal ones, the heavy ones, and they end up being broken. So that's not a good idea. That was just a brain fart. But the problem is the metal heavy ones, you can get into 3 to 4 pounds, and so you can't make any money. So sometimes I shoot one out there hoping it'll make it, and you know, that's not so good. Now, I did remember hearing this in the past and I glossed over on it, and two people brought it up, and it's a great idea. Make a box that will fit inside the bubble mailer so you can get the rate, but you at least have a box in there so you don't get as much crushing and hard hits from something like a corner hitting it or something. So to my defense, I've probably sent out 100 cameras over the years in the bubble mailers, wrapped in bubble wrap, and then in the big priority mail bubble mailer. And out of the 100, we've probably had trouble with, what would you say, Wheeler, 4?
Not very many, yeah.
3 or 4. So
that was a really weird major one, and it had obviously been crushed or something. It wasn't exactly.
So it sounds like it's completely crazy. The plastic ones aren't so bad, and you have to do it in order to make a profit. The metal ones is a little more hit or miss, and the low cost metal ones,
Metal ones usually weigh twice as much too.
Yeah.
A lot more glass in there and everything else.
So I'm giving you a straight shot. We sent out probably 100 and got problems with probably 4 of them. And so that's livable. If I would have sent out 100 in priority mailboxes, as compared to the $6.60 envelope, the shipping cost would have been double. That's $6 times 100. That's $600 extra for shipping. So 4 cameras at $20 a piece, it's $600 versus $80. Simple math. So sometimes I have to wake up. When I'm packing so many orders, sometimes I'm packing them like after midnight, etc. I don't, it's not that I make mistakes, I start going into mode. Okay, so we're gonna go do some, something sold there. Woo, ka-ching, watch out. I'm gonna go do some
pawn shopping.
We're gonna go into some pawn stores, pawn shops, and see if we can ninja out some specifically good high-end camera gear. Boy, some of these easy pawns here are pretty rough neighborhoods down here. We picked up a couple things. This guy lost his hat, and then some people lose their head over prices. Where do you ever see a goose head just lying around, huh? I saw the goose head. I was like, man, we're in the wrong place here. Somebody's gnawing goose heads off. All right, we're at a different easy pawn. Still looking for a Larkburger burger joint. Wheeler here is having hallucinations of expensive lenses.
And goose heads.
Wow, that wasn't a hallucination. That thing was for real.
It was a projectile hallucination.
Yeah. Okay, so we figured out the goose situation. So we're going to all these pawn stores, and we figured that somebody had to pawn their goose that laid the golden eggs. And then these pawn stores lately are pretty tough on prices, so the guy probably just gave him the goose body and kept the head.
Oh, it's even nice optically.
So Wheeler has been scoring left and right with his camera finds.
Cameras, we have a niche.
We bought a lot, a $6,000 lot of Kodak Retinas with like 100 lenses and lens bubbles. And we did not have one Rodent stock lens, and we just found one for 40 bucks.
There are 3 different varieties of this lens. This is by far the rarest, and it's also the least desirable if it was not a Rodent stock lens. But as being a Rodent stock lens, this is crazy.
So it's going to be at least a couple $100. It could go quite a bit higher.
Yep, we got this thing too.
Found a good Canon
Another
camera.
super score.
Yep, so we're doing good. We're having
10
fun.
10 times plus.
We'll talk about it more once we look some things up. Still trying to find food.
And that's an easy 40 bucks for 6 bucks.
All right, we're full.
Yep.
How's the Larkburger?
How can you be full, man? You had like a quarter pounder, I had a full pounder, third pounder, you had a third pounder, I had a full pound of meat.
The attendant says to Wheeler, I've never seen anybody order a 3-patty burger. Okay, lots of driving. We made it back. We got a fridge full of goodies. Look at all those weirdo drinks I got. None of them are beer. Oh no, dealer, what's going on with you? And then there's banana peeler. You made it.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
Good.
You have a good trip?
Yep.
Got some good belt buckles and some things. We'll show them off. Sure you don't want to join us?
Yep.
All right, we'll talk about it without you. So we got everything in. I'm going to take a quick look at it. See if we can get Wheeler. There he is.
Wheeler.
Everybody's doing their own thing, editing videos, taking a nap, whatever.
Yep.
So
I did both those on the way home.
I know. So we spent about $1,200.
Yep.
$1,200 on inventory.
It's pretty good actually.
Let's give you a quick overview here visually. Talk about a few things. Got a pretty good Traxxas body back there that will flip nicely. Porsche.
We're gonna do backflip style. We're gonna like put up a ramp and flip it.
Lots of camera stuff. Another set of RC stuff, whole bunch of RC stuff in that tote, whole bunch of RC parts, video games.
It's an RC day today.
Belt buckles.
Stuff.
This one's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to looking it up. That's a tin toy from Japan I got for just a couple of bucks. Really sharp. Bunch of camera stuff. That's the main where we spend most of the money is the camera stuff. And
stock stuff like that for sure. RC wheels and stuff.
Yeah, there's a motor in there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's new in there.
That'll be a good one
But
if it is.
if that's new in there, which it
Might be.
it's hard to tell.
Hard to tell, yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at it closely, but it's got
No, not new.
Not new?
Nope.
Mm. Well, on that RC stuff, this case of stuff,
Some Tamiya wheels.
these couple of cases of stuff, and this car was $60, so I can't go wrong on that.
Yep.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. We picked up a bunch of different camera stuff here, mostly at pawn shops, but some at the flea market.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
heavy on the camera. It's probably
There's a flea market here. I didn't even notice it's missing that, or I guess that, there it is. Came off there somehow.
oh, the grip.
Yeah. Screwed, but anyway, the lens on there is a good one. 100 plus.
Yeah, where's that one
Pay a lot for
lens
that.
in the bubble?
Oh, this one right here.
Why is it all dirty?
Bubbles.
Bubble's dirty.
Yeah, bubble's dirty.
So that's huh?
Yep.
So that is a what?
It's a Rodin stock 135 f4 retina lens. It goes on like a fancy Kodak camera.
Now you said that
In Germany.
is sort of like hen's teeth.
Don't find them. Yeah.
We've never found one.
Nope.
I think
looking for a
did I
while.
mention it on your vlog or my vlog? But anyway, we
Yeah,
had
either way.
we had a $6,000 Kodak retina lot
Yep.
with tons
Yeah,
of
you mentioned that,
accessories, tons of lenses, and nothing like that.
Yep.
And then just a bunch of good lenses and cameras. Let's see, what's my highlight over here? This Stag sign I got for $15. It's not perfect shape. It does have a crack down the middle. This is going to light up and display nice. This is a quality sign with a clicker. The Miller or Schlitz version of this will go for $150 or more. This one easy $15 to $100.
Yeah.
Paid $40 for the Traxxas. That should be $100 plus shipping, even if I can't decide the motor works. This is a Porsche. It appears to be an actual Porsche accessory that would go like in a
911,
Porsche.
914, 9.
Yeah.
Naming them all. Forget.
Yeah, so that should be
Bunch of them.
that should be decent. We can test it. It may or may not work.
Pretty cool here. It's a Russian lomography camera. These actually are pretty modern, so that's just interesting.
Yeah,
Not sure what kind of instant film that shoots, some sort.
and then I probably stuffed some other good cameras.
Yeah, all kinds of different stuff. Like this one here, that's a higher end lens. That's a step up, and then this one here, this
Yeah.
Olympus.
I mean, this
with
is
the
all.
lens.
All these have dollars and dollars
That one
and
right there, it
dollars.
just has all the shoe and everything. Seems in nice shape. That's their step up, their high end lens. It's really good.
Yeah, so
I
there's
haven't had one of these lenses in a year.
There's $100 bills all around on this table.
Picking
There's
up a lot of
there's a
uncommon
few
stuff.
there's a few $200 bills on this table,
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
even a few $300 or more
Stuff.
dollar bills on this table. So $1,200. This is easily, in my opinion, within our 3 times range when it's
Yeah.
all said and done.
Easily.
So for a day's work in the field, we've got 2-3 days of hard, solid listing, and then the bottom line is a couple $1,000s profit when it all sells, minimally.
Fun stuff to list for sure.
Yeah, and
Lot of
you picked stuff that's reasonably clean. You tested pretty much everything out. There's Wheeler's fast. He can take all these cameras, separate the lenses from the bodies, test them, boom, whole bunch of it's done.
Yep.
For me, there's only I don't have hardly any work here. There's only 20 items.
These work well.
And the only thing I'm gonna have to spend a little time with which I enjoy is lotting up this and the other RC car stuff. Everything else is quick list. I'll probably look through these in television games quickly to see if there's any good ones. Here's a Commodore 64 Tooth Invaders, which may or may not be anything. Atari Galaxian may or may not be anything. Probably not, but there's just a bunch of little Atari games in there. This was kind of an interesting one, I think. No, that wasn't it. I don't know where that one went. Oh, it's probably over here. It looks like it's been dunked though. It's an IBM cartridge basic, so who knows, you know. Little pinball game. I had one of these when I was a kid. PX90, those are typically pretty good flips. This one's kind of cool. The original 6. It's a wall. It's a fiberboard wall plaque of Madison Square Garden, Olympia Stadium, different stadiums. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting here. I just tested this through the viewfinder. It works fine through the viewfinder, but the screen has a glitch. When you flip it around, it stops working.
Yeah.
Right there it works though. So
if that all works 100%, what does that camera go for?
Probably $350 or something. But the deal is I'll be able to use it through the viewfinder anyway, so it'll work just
fine. And the way it is, it's like 125, 150.
Yeah, a little bit more than that. But
yeah.
I'll list it 200.
We paid 35.
Easy to find a charger for it, luckily.
Yeah, we paid 35. And you know, these are all pretty good point and shoots, picked out by you. It's a lot of Canon stuff that we can sell really well.
Yep, you'd be surprised how much some of those go for.
You start taking these lenses off, and these lenses are all 30, 40, 50, 80, 100, whatever dollars.
Yep, those couple we paid 10 each for the whole, well, we paid 15 and 10 and whatever, and those lenses all go pretty well.
All adds up pretty well. What's in that big case back there?
Oh, it's a Pentagon there. Actually, this was the one I was talking about, the camera that a lot of people don't know the lens on it is worth something, but it's a Mayer Optic Gorlitz. I don't remember it. Mayer Optic Gorlitz Oreston. That's it. 50mm 1.8.
Paid $20 for that.
And a funky looking zebra lens.
So what's a lens like that range go for?
Range, let's say 75 to 150 depending on condition.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
Paid 20 for that.
That's off of there.
Yep.
There's a bunch of junk in here.
Miscellaneous stuff there. One good digital 8 night shot camcorder
I'm
in there.
not gonna open those.
Nice shape.
Generic helmet still should be $30.
Callaway U Pro Super GPS.
Okay, I think we're gonna shut it down. We're at 10:41 p.m. We held. We got out of here early, 6ish a.m. We got where we were going pretty early.
Yeah. We
hit probably 5 pawn stores.
Yeah, 6 of them. I think.
Got some supper.
Yep.
Got to Whole Foods. Yeah. Got to the flea market. Got back here in one piece.
Yep.
500 miles on the clock. Busy day.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. This pretty much sums it up.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Thanks for all the comments and support. Pick well, list often. Dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.